Hi everyone, welcome to Ways Out Back. For those who don't know, my name is Zach. On this channel we do a lot of crownland camping with a trailer, in my 4x4, little 4x4 Ranger. So I've been having a little bit of a problem lately. The trailer that I'm taking, it's a beautiful old trailer, but I'm worried about damaging it all the time. It's a nice fiberglass. It's a 1976 Surfside. I kind of feel almost like it's like an antique. You're taking an antique, maybe an old classic car out in the bush to drive in the bush. So I'm always worried about scratching it. I'm worried about the clearance. I'm worried that I might hit something with it. So I've been debating this for a little while, and I actually ended up doing something a little bit different. And so this video, I'm going to explain what my plan is going forward, what I'm going to do. So here's the cargo trailer I'm going to use, just my old work trailer. It's an Airlight. I think it weighs just under 1,000 pounds. It's got a 3500 axle on it, but it has no brakes. So I'm going to put brakes on it. I'm going to flip the springs to the other side of the axle. I'll lift it up so that'll give it some more clearance. Up front here, I'm going to mount my propane tanks just like I did with my other trailer underneath this box. So I'm going to build a bracket to hold this cargo box. I'll flip it around so the lid doesn't open that way, but I'll put that on top of the tanks, and then I've got my diesel tank for my diesel heater inside. Here's the windows I picked up at a salvage place, just a RV salvage place. So I think they're about 24 by 32 size. Good size windows. I like these because half of them they just open out. So it's not like the side sliding ones where the water can go right in. This should keep the water out, even you can just crack the window a little bit. So I'm going to put them up here. I'm going to put them quite low, almost to the back of where the inside the bench is going to be, so that I can put a cabinet above them. And I'm going to try and put them back close to this seam right here. So I don't know if you can see that seam right there. So fairly close to that seam, so they'll be fairly close to the back. It's got these cargo doors on it, barn doors, which is good. I'm going to try and put some fold down tables on that so we can put our gas barbecue on there. I've got another one of those windows for the other side also. So that's it, a little bit rough here, got some rust coming through, a little bit of corrosion there. Put some diamond plating on there, on the bottom. Hey, let's go inside, I'll show you inside. Okay, welcome to inside. So this is how I'm going to set it up. I'm going to set it up so that we're sleeping crosswise at the back here. I know it's only 6 feet wide, so it's going to be tight, but I just don't want to take up all the space lengthwise because of it only being a 6x10. So I'm going to put my water tank over here, my diesel heater right beside it. I'm going to run my heating duct out underneath the bench. So there's going to be benches here and a bench here, and then a table that folds flat for sleeping. It's my water tank, my water heater. It's a 12-volt fridge. It's out of I think out of a Sprinter van. It's a newer one that I got that was sitting at an auction, so it's old new stock. Then I'm going to have my burner, my 2-burner up top there, and then my fan probably just up above it there. Toilet straight ahead. I got a hold down kit there for it. And then this is going to be my sink right here, and then I'm going to put a wall all the way to the ceiling here so that I can put some cabinets up top there. Over there's my shower pan. So I'm going to have my shower here. I'm going to put the wall for the shower right here. So it's going to be open on the front of it here. It's going to be open. So you can just unbolt or unclick the toilet, slide it out, and then step into the shower. Just going to inset it into that corner there so that it's tight there and there. So then above my fridge and my stove, I'm going to put a little cabinet up here. I'm going to put another little cabinet above the window that's going in there. So I got a big window for there. And then over here, I got another window for here, the same size as the other side. My little man door. There's my sink, my little sink there. I'm going to insulate it. I'm going to use 1-inch insulation. I've got it all in there. So 1-inch insulation on the walls, 2-inch on the floor, and then I'm just going to put in 1/8-inch plywood on the ceiling. Paint it all. This is my table. I just bought these collapsible legs here, so I'll make my table out of plywood, a couple sheets of plywood, and then I'm going to use these collapsible legs so then I can take the table, put it outside so that we can use it when we're outside too. So it'll serve both purposes. So the majority of my power is going to come from my batteries because I do a lot, mostly boondocking. So this will provide most of the power. So I have a 110 outlet coming in here onto a surge protector or one of those power strips, and then I'll just have one of those plug-in 110 plugs. Maybe I'll have it come up to the face of this seat here. Up top, put another cabinet up there. I'd also want to hang some like hooks here, so ones that fold up, and they'll come down so that I can hang our bikes inside when traveling. So I'll just fold down the table flat into the bed here and then hang the bikes. So I think that's about it. So if you're interested, follow along and we're going to get started.